I'm about to open an art gallery with a friend of mine named Phyllis Navidad. Every possible thing that needs to be done construction-wise has yet to be done.
So it's a lot to do in 30 days.
Our opening is on the 29th of January, but there's a lot of work. Yeah, honestly, only the track lightings and everything else is needs to get done. It's like, I don't even know. I think all I can do just to get through it is focus on my job and try not to worry about everything else. Well, I'm very proud and excited to have Austin Young as the first show.
Oh wow, this is really too much. Right there. That's it.
Austin is perhaps best known as being a celebrity photographer. He shot people like Oliver Stone, Simon Cowell, Debbie Harry, Elvira, RuPaul. I mean, it just goes on and on. This is a 25-year career for him. He's showing at museum level. He's at LACMA. He's at the Hammer. He doesn't need this small gallery. He's doing it because he believes in it.
I can give you a little tour of some of the photos I have hanging around my house. And this is notorious club kid Michael Alec. I did this one for Michael in the early 90s for a club flyer. I was born in Reno, Nevada. I think my biggest inspiration was looking at album covers. That's Jane Weedland from the Go-Go's, Margaret Cho as Betty Page, Varla Jean Merman, she's a famous drag queen. In the 80s, magazines like The Face and ID Magazine and Interview Magazine kind of formed and shaped this incredible view of pop culture and what was going on. This is Perez Hilton as Betty. It's funny because I actually ended up working with people who I used to obsess over, like Deborah Harry, Susie Sue, and Nina Hagen. I'm a big believer, especially after that what you focus on can tend to happen in your life. So. Well, should we sit over here? Or? I've been in most of Lenora's shows. We're good friends, and as artist and curator, we just work really well together. She had always imagined that I would be her first show. I know I told you I would do a show at your gallery. I want to be your first show, and I want to follow through. I'm really having a hard time with it.
Well, what is it like? What are you struggling with about coming up with a concept for the show? I mean, it sounded like you had a pretty clear idea.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about, because I don't think it's going to be like what you're expecting.
Okay.
You know, I was just gurning over like, what am I going to put on these walls? I came up with this idea, and it maybe sounds a little weird.
Okay.
I want to do something really exciting for people. So my idea is that we have the opening, but there's no art on the walls. They're blank.
What are you talking? Like, I just thought it was. I thought he was kind of joking.
So we invite people to come, and then when they come inside, there's just blank pieces of paper on the wall. What we sell are those blank pieces of paper.
That's more Warhol than Warhol. You're selling paper now,
Yeah,
Austin?
no,
what
no,
are you
no,
talking
no.
about? You know, like, I love you and I trust you. I'm just not fully understanding it. And I have to fully understand it if I'm going to promote it and sell it and get people there.
I felt like it would be incredible to involve the public who comes to the show. Like, whoever comes, that they can purchase their spot in my solo show. If you come in and you say, I want to be on this blank piece of paper, then I will take your portrait, and by the end, that portrait will be there in that spot. So
anybody can come and do it? So it's like anyone that shows up can just be like, I want to buy this spot right there.
Yeah, and I take portraits during the opening. I would move my studio down into the gallery. So that I would just sit there and work, and slowly fill up the walls.
This would be the opportunity for those people who appreciate your work to actually be part of it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. No, that's incredible. That's really amazing. People are gonna flip out. I was worried because he's sort of reached this level in the art world where he is respected and taken seriously, and I was like, can I even do this with your career? Am I gonna hurt you?
You're showing it LACMA and the hammer. It's not the same as a kid's Flickr page with their like cell phone. No.
Yeah, but I think that's what people end up using the portrait for, is like their Facebook or their internet dating. You know it's true.
Oh my God. Austin Young, Interview Magazine, flaunt your Facebook profile.
About the level of art that people are interested in.
I guess that is for most people, like their everyday art is their sort of their avatar, their like idea of themselves.
Yeah.
I thought he was kind of joking. Like I couldn't even, it just was too incredible. I just couldn't believe it when he told me that this is what he wanted to do. Amazing.
I would love to have that as the opening. Like I can't think of a better way to open it. It's because you completely represent what it is that I want to do with this gallery. I want it to be beautiful art. I want it to be art that moves people. It's like what an amazing, it's amazing. It is.
I'm really excited that I'm doing this show at Pop Tart. I can imagine that Lenora's going to turn it into a big success.
How many portraits do you want to have on the wall?
I think you do a limited number, do 100 or something.
How you just said you were going to do 100 in 4 to 5 weeks.
It's pretty insane. I mean, I'm seriously concerned for his physical well-being because they're so labor intensive. The amount of hours he's going to spend on each portrait is crazy.
How would you physically, you're not going to sleep. You're not,
No, no. I bet you I'll be working 17, 20-hour days and be really stressed out, and you'll have to be really patient with me. I think it's a ridiculous, crazy challenge, and I don't even know if it's possible, but I think it'd be amusing to try.
The first show is always intense because you don't have this reputation yet. The expectation level is really high. So it's a little scary. I can't let him down. So it's challenging, but I love it, so I don't have a choice. I have to do it. These bars have to go. This is going to be a beautiful art gallery. Why would you slap some jail bars over it?
As if I don't already have enough to worry about. If I don't get these off, it sounds like the whole show is going to be pulled.